Fuzzly, do you know why seasons change? So, winter isn't the end of spring?
Fuzzly loved spring. Of all the seasons, and he'd lived through all 4 many times, spring was his favorite. The flowers bloomed, the birds sang, the sun warmed his fuzzy little body. Everything was growing, everything was alive. So when spring started to change, Fuzzly noticed immediately. The flowers weren't blooming anymore. They were wilting, the petals falling, the colors fading from bright yellow and pink to soft brown. The birds were leaving, flying south, heading somewhere warm. And the air was getting cold.
No. Spring can't be over. It just started.
But it was. Summer had become autumn, and autumn meant winter was coming.
Why does this keep happening?
Fuzzly cried to Luna one evening. They were sitting on Fuzzly's favorite branch, the one with the perfect view of the sunset. The sky was painted in oranges and reds and deep purples, the kind of sunset that meant the days were getting shorter. Luna looked at Fuzzly with her big amber eyes. She understood his worry. Fuzzly had changed so much, from a grumpy caterpillar to a wise butterfly. Change was part of his story.
Fuzzly, do you know why seasons change? Because the sun goes away? No, the sun doesn't go anywhere. It's always there. It's us that move. What do you mean?
Luna pulled out her sketchbook. She'd drawn this explanation 100 times for 100 creatures who asked.
See this?
She drew a circle, the Earth.
We live here.
She marked a small spot near the top.
And the Earth is always spinning. But here's the important part.
She tilted the circle.
The Earth tilts, Fuzzly. We're tilted 23.5 degrees, like a spinning top that's leaning a little to the side. Okay, and... And the Earth travels around the sun. Once a year, it makes a complete circle. As it travels, our tilted part of Earth points toward the sun sometimes and away from the sun sometimes.
She drew a simple diagram. Winter, Earth tilted away from sun, less direct light, shorter days, colder. Summer, Earth tilted toward sun, direct light, longer days, warmer.
Our part of the world, Luna said, is currently tilting away from the sun. That means less direct sunlight, shorter days, longer nights. That's why autumn is coming, and then winter. But it changed last year, too. Spring became summer, became autumn, became winter, became spring again. It's always changing. Yes, the earth is always traveling, always tilting. The seasons are just where we are in that journey around the sun.
Oh! Oh!
So, winter isn't the end of spring?
No, winter is just where we'll be in 6 months. And then, in another 6 months, we'll be back where we started, tilted toward the sun again, longer days, warmer air, flowers blooming, and Fuzzly, you'll feel spring again, I promise.
The seasons came and went. Fuzzly kept track, the way he'd kept track of the water cycle, the way he kept track of everything that mattered. The leaves changed, reds and yellows and oranges, the most beautiful show on earth. Fuzzly watched them fall, watched the trees go bare, watched the world prepare for sleep.
They're not dying, they're resting. Trees go dormant in winter, like a big, deep sleep. It saves their energy for when spring comes back.
Like me. When I was in my cocoon, I was resting. And when I woke up,
You were completely changed. Sometimes rest makes you stronger.
Winter. Everything was cold. The pond froze over. Snow fell, soft and white and magical. Fuzzly had never seen snow before. Not really. It was cold and wet and utterly wonderful. He built snow caterpillars. He watched his breath make clouds in the air. He learned that sometimes the world had to go quiet before it could come back loud.
the days are shortest now. That's why it's coldest. Less daylight means less warmth.
But they'll get longer again?
Huh? Every single day. After the winter solstice, the shortest day, the sun starts climbing again. Spring is already on its way, even when winter feels endless.
Wow! Wow!
Spring, the thaw, the melt, the first flowers pushing through the last patches of snow. Fuzzly sat in the meadow and felt the warm sun on his back and cried a little.
I missed you. I missed you so much.
He told the flowers. And the flowers, well, they couldn't talk back, but Fuzzly could feel them nodding. Summer, the longest days, the shortest nights. The world was alive in a way that felt almost too much. Too bright, too warm, too loud with birdsong and insect hums, and the busy buzzing of every creature enjoying the sun. Fuzzly sat on his favorite branch and watched the sunset. The same sunset he'd watched a year ago. The same oranges and reds and purples. But he was different.
I understand now.
Fuzzly said to the group, gathered for the summer solstice, the longest day of the year.
Understand what?
Stella asked.
That change isn't ending. It's just the world turning towards something new. Winter isn't spring ending. It's spring waiting. Summer isn't spring dying. It's spring growing.
He looked up at the sun, the same sun that had warmed him through every season.
I used to be afraid of change. I used to think when something ended, it was gone forever. But the world taught me.
What did it teach you?
That everything comes back. The sun rises after it sets. The flowers bloom after they wilt. The birds return after they fly south. The snow melts after it falls. And me? I was a caterpillar who was afraid of feeling too much. And then I rested, and I changed, and I'm still changing every single day. The world is always turning. That's not scary. That's the most beautiful thing about it.
As the sun set, the same sun, the same horizon, the same colors he'd watched 100 times before, Fuzzly felt peace. The seasons would keep changing. Spring would become summer, become autumn, become winter, become spring again. And he would keep changing too, growing, resting, growing again.
Welcome to the cycle.
He whispered to a passing butterfly. A new one, not him, but part of the same story. The same endless, beautiful, ever-turning story. Change isn't ending. It's just the world turning towards something new. Rest isn't giving up. It's preparing for what comes next. And spring always comes back. Before you go, think about the seasons where you live. What does your favorite season feel like? Spring, new beginnings, flowers growing. Summer, warmth, long days, lots of energy. Autumn, change, colors, getting ready for rest. Winter, quiet, cold, snow, cozy inside. Every season has something special, and every season is connected. Summer leads to autumn, leads to winter, leads to spring. What's your favorite season and why? Comment below. I read every single one. Which story was your favorite? Drop a comment below and let us know which one made you think, laugh, or learn something new. And remember, no matter what season it is where you live, there's always magic happening. You just have to look for it. Thank you for watching HoloAnima. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss our next adventure.
Hello, friends.
Hi, everyone. What a lovely evening.
It sure is.